Hi there, welcome back. I am FrozenMelon, and today I fancied a bit of Hades again. I'm gonna get back into playing this so many times where I kind of just didn't have the time to play it. So, again, this time, as we do have the buff on the bow, we'll be taking the bow again. And I believe last run that we managed to actually complete an entire run. So we got to the end again as well and kind of progress some of the story. So it was quite nice to do. Yeah, we'll take that to start off with, have the gold. And let's see what I need to prepare. So yeah, with the bow, haven't done everything just yet on here, so we'll just jump straight in.
Don't you dare look at me like that, boy, with your mismatched eyes. You save it for yourself. You have a mirror in your chambers, don't you?
Very well.
You could see me now, Father.
I sense so much death at the gates of your father's realm of late, my kin. Now I know that seems perfectly ordinary on the face of it, except there's something more. I wonder if you know the reason why.
Yeah, because I'm killing a lot of stuff. My attack inflicts doom, cast puts a blade, specials inflict doom. Oh, that's what we want.
More bloodshed then.
Just means the fact that now when I do a good AoE attack with the bow, at least everything's going to take 60 damage regardless of what my actual attack is. It means I can kind of weed out weaker enemies also. Collect the gems, and we'll take the bow. Yeah, bow upgrade.
What now?
I will admit the bow is kind of my favourite weapon in this game. And to be honest, even with the amount of time I've put into this, I probably haven't seen everything you can do. It attacks to nearby foes, hold special to deal that, but then range reduced. Your power shot will take point blank shot.
Quite the bow.
Just the fact that it does complete some of the prophecies and things like that as well.
Get dead.
And there we go. Take the ambrosia, move on to the next one. Yeah, so I've kind of been doing quite alright my own. I've been in a new situation for the past week, which I've had a lot more time and things to kind of sort stuff out, which is quite nice. I do get annoyed when those little notifications appear up. Okay. Now we're doing quite well, yes, let's go see Chaos.
The deepest reaches of the underworld. The void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Could you keep it down?
You have traveled recently beyond my senses, son of Hades. I persist here only in the fathomless depths. I know what lies out there, having created it, but I know nothing of what it is like right now. Do not tell me. I prefer to think of all the possibilities.
Okay, and what can we pick up? Effects got Iron Shield, let's move to get one of those after. Each time you attack, and that's where it's to deal more damage from behind. Next one, Chambers, rewards are hidden, but your special does more damage. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Do what you think is best.
Ready, lads?
I really do forget like how good the music is for games like these. I mean, just listen to that. Oh, so it just kind of reminds me of.
Enough.
Old Hades has continued to ignore my every effort to reach out to him, young man. Oh well, but he is obstinate indeed. You are wise to seek your family's better half.
Judgmental. Cast match between foes. I will take Heaven's Vengeance here because I just want to try and get some of the prophecy stuff done. I've already got good setup, so I can kind of afford to sacrifice taking some rubbish
Do not
ones.
presume that you escape my
Sell those
notice,
later.
boy.
But yeah, like really good boss music.
Here we go.
That just happens to be on like a really weak enemy. I was saying, now, if you got any games that you can think of that literally describe that, you know, when like the hype was built up way too much for the enemy that was actually you were facing up against, please put it in the comments below, because I would love to just go through all those games, listen to that music, like, oh yeah, you know, like, you know, this is from such and such game, you know, what do you think the boss looks like? You know, or like, what do you think the boss has this kind of like backing music to it for its fight?
I shall deal with you later then.
Pure darkness.
Restoring health, don't need to worry about that, and it makes no difference which way we go. What's a shot go give us? Important. Left is always the way. But yeah, as I said, there'll be probably some quite interesting kind of boss fights with just like really hype music but terrible bosses.
That's what you get.
I'm trying to think of a few in my head at the moment where it's just like the music was just so much more better.
Time to collect.
And left is always the way.
A curse of chaos has expired.
Ah, that's so annoying. Took way too many hits over
Mine
there.
now.
And we'll take the health upgrade here.
Louds.
Yeah, I do spend quite a good amount of time just listening to kind of these sort of soundtracks in the background. So there aren't many times where I think to myself, you know what, actually that is pretty good, to the point where I'll just start listening it to outside the game, or even sort of other things that kind of pop up. Like a few times I will go like, actually that's kind of got like a good rhythm to it, or just feels comfortable to listen to, if that kind of makes sense. We'll take the increased boon rarity and we'll start collecting keys. And of course, make sure of them. There's some enemies that I'm never a fan of. And it's always those crystals, just because of the fact that they can shoot you from quite far away and sometimes off screen. But yeah, I mean, at the moment I've been kind of getting back into some of the MOBAs I used to play. And Hermes is about one to pick up.
You're well familiar with my professional associate there with the boat. Souls of the recently departed gotta make it over to the underworld somehow. Part of my job. I bring them in, he takes them down.
Okay, or just move faster in general. Yeah, I'll take the move faster. And your attacks are stronger and deflect. That is a great one to pick up. Especially the fight I'm about to go into.
Which sister this time? Hey there, Meg.
I have to level with you, Zagreus. For all we've been through, never once have I wanted you to meet my sisters.
Can't imagine why not. We had a lovely time getting to know each other. We laughed, we cried. My only regret was that you couldn't be there yourself.
You don't know what you're saying. There's a reason that they're not permitted in the house. Though, come on. One of us is going back there now.
She's finally admitting it. Although, I think, yeah, with all the stuff that they do to kind of,
I'll kill you where you stand.
all this sort of subtext that they do with these characters, I think they missed a trick there. That one had a lot more subtext, not like one of us is going back now, but ouch. Getting hit by those.
Right.
Ooh, did way too much there. That's
Damn it.
there we go. It is annoying that I had to use a Death Defiance there. It's my own fault, I took way too much shot. I think I could deflect some of the shots.
Good.
But let's go up to the next level.
Let's
Now
see
we can
here.
change that. Yeah, distant foes having more damage is going to be quite good.
All set.
And, ooh, replant a Death Defiance. I can sell
There
that.
goes that one. Purge boons for coin.
And I'll get rid of the move speed. It is annoying, but I get another Death Defiance up.
Let's go up.
It's worthwhile picking it up. Kind of push stuff out a bit longer.
Ugh, this heat.
Ooh, I get more health.
More wave makers?
But we are getting there. Yeah, really got to try and pick those off. But yeah, I know that I spoke about sort of Dungeons and Dragons last time, so we're still trying to organise a session at the moment,
All right.
which we may get sorted, may not. I don't really know what's going to happen at the moment with that. But it's going to be nice to get back into them.
In the name of Hades.
Okay. Each time you attack, you get that by getting more bonuses afterwards. Each time you use your special or dash. I don't want dash. We'll take that one. And take the gems. Because gems seem a bit hard to come by.
Oh, should not have done that.
Wrong one. Have some good ideas and sort of ones that I would probably end up like to DM myself, or all sorts of bit of fun ideas. Between that, I've got a bit of a backlog of games that I kind of want to play and go through, and who knows, if I get a bit of free time, I might decide to record some of those games that I just have not been able to play, pretty much. Take the Zeus one here. Kind of just depends on if I think it's like record worthy or anything else. No. Like if I feel like I can kind of get something out of it, or you know, is it one of those ones I can kind of just talk through like I do here and just kind of play on what's on the screen. Because I know I'm going to have to kind of get a few different topics set up on just stuff you can like kind of just talking about, going through, how that hurt. That really does keep catching me, doesn't it? Yeah, that's dead. But yeah, I mean, there's so much going on in the world at the moment that it's kind of weird to think about it. Not in the essence, because like, you know, what is happening. Yeah, that.
Electric.
More just the fact that, like for a good majority of our species as humans, we've kind of been separated out from a lot of stuff. like, we haven't had this sort of mass level communication. We don't know what's always going on in the world, and as our technology sort of has evolved, we've been able to have access to a lot more things that are always happening. Everything that happens in the world is literally just a phone call away now. It's not like it's that far away, which kind of changes the perspective of where you're, like, what's on your doorstep. And as much as we all want to say we care about a lot of things and, you know, what's happening in the world, there is that sort of point where, as we always do it, which we do it in many different ways, is...
You heard already from my pop, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. Don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
Dash more wealth. Yeah, take more wealth. And restoring health will be quite good.
Might as well.
That is private property.
It's the whole out of sight, out of mind scenario. And there's no better way than kind of just showing people that it's something that exists than just watching kids trying to tidy up a mess. Because that's what they'll do. As far as for them, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. And a lot of the world's problems happen like that.
Eurydice.
Hey.
From within a humble residence in Asphodel reverberates the golden-sounding voice of Lorne Eurydice, who once attempted to escape the underworld and failed utterly, much like Prince Zagreus.
You watch yourself, old man.
And here I was just thinking it's been too long since the Hades kid stopped by.
It has been, actually. I probably want to increase the rarity of 2 of my beans, to be honest. Or do you just want to give them all level ups? I'll take the level ups here.
Coming right up.
Why, thank you.
It's good.
Till next time.
Stay cool.
It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's what allowed many different areas to kind of get away with what they do.
Should help
Healing
keep you
here.
going.
Or the health as well. Let's see the boss.
You touch me, and I shall have your head.
It's an interesting conversation that we kind of just spoke to a few people about, and it was just the idea of the fact that if everyone in the world decided tomorrow that money, you know, whatever currency you had within your country was suddenly completely worthless, the governments really couldn't do much. Yeah, like, it's one of those things where all the companies and stuff could still band together and do certain things, but you got to think, like, this would be everyone, so this wouldn't just be like, you know, just like, say, like the small little guy that does it there. This would be the workers that run those companies, not like the CEOs or anything else about this. You know, they don't think as much as they do work, so they don't actually probably work enough to earn what they earn. It's just a natural fact. Like, I don't really understand how a CEO can sit there and earn millions of pounds a year, or £100,000 a year, and, you know, get away with doing the job that they do actually do, because it's not like I mean, yeah, they've worked up for it and so on and so forth, and you always want to earn more money, and there is sort of a drive to do so. But it's, yeah, it's unusual when that money could be spent elsewhere more efficiently. But there will come even a threshold, and even in my own personal life and stuff like that, there's a threshold to the amount of money that I could earn and spend reasonably in the same amount of time. I think that was an interesting topic at one point. I remember seeing this fact that you don't pay taxes on debt. There we go.
And clear.
Okay, sorry there. Had a bit of a delivery come to the door. And yeah, that's probably worth getting rid of. They're south, can't pick that up. Yeah, let's take that and try and upgrade some of these. Extra wealth, like 5 chambers, you already make that back, so you might as well keep it on there. And before getting hit, actually I can sell that.
Extra coin. Get out of this damn heat.
But yeah, like if everyone decided that money was worthless, you'd be sitting there and having a good laugh about it, because all money is just, it's the idea of gaining sync value from the exchange of goods and services. So beforehand it would be, you know, a farmer would say, I would sell you 3 cows for a sheep or something like that, you know. And that was sort of the way they kind of gauge things. It was like this arbitrary, that's worth more value to you than it is to me. And then what would happen is someone would come along and be, oh yeah, but that's not fair. Like, why should I pay that much to get this item when that person only paid that much? And then someone came across, well, you know what, how about we standardise it? If you think it's worth that much, it's worth that much. And then they started, yeah, but yeah, you know, he wants that and he wants that, and then you got one of them, so therefore who's going to pay what for it? And then this idea of like supply, demand, you know, this kind of capitalist idea came about on what stuff was worth. If you ignore that, and basically it was like
good enough
a favour. Yeah, increase the doom.
Better blessing.
Blessing up. It's an interesting idea. Like, instead of me like say, going to work to have to get paid or things like that, there'll be this argument on actually no. I turn up to work, so the fact that, you know, we all get fed. This idea of all working together rather than sort of like working for yourself.
The power of Olympus.
Yeah, increase that again. The event.
Truly must the gods despise us. What is it that you want from me this time?
Not restoring, not life. Taking damage.
Thanks, sir.
There. Now leave me be.
Amid Elysium's moss-covered chambers, carved of stone, stand untold numbers of eternal monuments in tribute to the greatest heroes which mortality can offer, there to honor them in life as well as death.
This place is near as gloomy as the house.
It's just kind of an interesting idea I kind of was thinking about, and yeah, this kind of, you know what, maybe
Swatted deadly butterflies.
you kind of could just get away with all working together as such. Rather than sort of the way we do now, which is individually being like, well, all working for ourselves, because essentially that's what I do when I get to work every day. But I make social connections with all these people I interact with on a day-to-day basis, but when I turn up to work, it's not because of the fact that I want to help these people out, it's mainly because of the fact that I just want to earn enough so the fact that I can, you know, buy food for the week, chill out and do things, and like my motivation is to supply for myself and the people that I care about, not to turn around and just do that particular job. I mean, there are some companies out there that will, how do you say, have that family aspect to them. I think they work really well. They make turning up to work not just feel like something that you've got to do because you want to get paid. They turn it into far more interesting. They turn it into that you do it because it's part of your family.
Butterflies better stay away from me.
Ooh. I would like to get that. But having the cast and getting that now. Okay. Take the slicing shot. I'm going to regret it later, but it's fine. Take the buff to weapon.
Flame wheels.
Yeah. one enemies I completely hate. Yeah, like it triggers so quickly that I don't need the deflect bonus. 4 shots of special. Yeah.
Covenant grows stronger.
No, we're not taking that. We'll go straight to get in the darkness this time.
You're gone.
And they all are. Huh. Yeah, it's becoming a problem with that. I would be interested in seeing what a sort of society would go with, sort of that idea. Like, as much as I know that we all need to support and things like that as well, there's one thing that I always stand by when I say it is the fact that you can't really offer support if you're not in the position to offer it. Now I'll take the health upgrade here because I want more health. We get a full heal as well, so that's great. And it's kind of a phrase that can kind of go both ways about it. Like, it can seem really sort of insensitive, especially given the circumstances that some people go through on a day-to-day basis. At the same time, like, offering that support could make your position weaker. It could cause more problems for yourself. And also, you might not be in the right mindset to either support that person or give help to those people or basically be able to solve that particular situation. So by kind of interfering, you're almost kind of getting in the way as such. You could end up making the problem a lot worse, a lot better, and this kind of happens across like multiple areas, like even from other countries going to war with each other based upon the idea that one country's doing one thing and one country's doing another. I mean,
Damn it, one's come back.
you have many examples in history where we've just done exactly that. We've interfered with something that probably didn't need to be interfered in on our behalf because of whatever reason, and therefore we've just caused more pain and more issues later down the line. Which doesn't mean the fact that we shouldn't interfere, it just means that we should kind of really make a proper assessment of when it's right to.
Thank you, mate.
Athletics, cool. Yeah, we'll take
My
that.
heart is full.
And it might be worth telling me how many fishing spots I've missed on this run as well, but let's see if we can beat these two.
Rematch.
Aha, the fiend comes crawling back once more, drawn as he is, much like the unassuming moth onto the flame of righteousness.
Oh no, not the flame of righteousness. Are you finished? Let's get this started. I've come a long way.
Hear that, Asterius? Our fiendish visitor is begging us for mercy. Begging us, no doubt, to drop our guard. Together now, my friend, let's vanquish him, and may the glory of Olympus guide us. Now, Hellspawn. Attack me if you dare, blackguard. Either way, I shall crush you.
Ow. Yeah, this is one of those ones where I think I'm probably going to actually take Theseus down before I take the Minotaur.
You try evading this! What now, filth? Are you prepared to be sent screaming back to the hellish darkness?
Ow.
God, blackguard! A gracious audience!
See, got an upgrade, because I remember him doing certain attacks.
I'll pierce them through the heart.
Betrayal! Goddess Demeter, I beg of you, assist me! Well, he thinks that he can vanquish us, Asterius!
Ah, that's going to be a problem.
No. Prepare to die. Are you prepared?
That's two.
To all who came to see us fight, thank you!
I just want to do it where I kill Theseus first.
I shall return!
There we go.
Oh, Theseus.
See that, Bullman?
Okay, I need to be more careful.
Watch yourself.
I do like the fact that you can still charm them. Yeah.
Please hold your applause. I dedicate this victory to you, good Shade.
That we do, Shade. That we do. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. I had to really concentrate on that as well. But let's move on. We claimed our prize. That was the main thing. Here we'll take the tooth, so we get an extra revive. What can I sell? To be honest, that might be keep useful. That I can probably sell now. The instant boost. This doesn't give me enough to get a Death Defiance back, so
one more stop.
Bit of a shame.
And check.
But yeah, this run is pretty much a checklist run. We're just going through and taking stuff off the box. Ah, too early. We got an itchy trigger finger.
Something I can use.
I need quite a lot to get those, so in this case, let's go for the health first.
Coming through.
Yeah. All we gotta do is just take our time. We kill those off. That's great. Take the gold. What's the next room? Yeah, I mean there are some games at the moment that I kind of want to try and sit there and play. Ones I want to give a quick run through on as well. Maybe not like ones that I'm any really good at, but ones I might just think, you know what, it's worthwhile just to record a few games. Yeah, that's a nightmare of a room, isn't it? All bunch up in one little corner. I'm just kind of expected to dodge everything. Here we go. Real danger. Fine, that should clear everything off. His AI's bugged out. Interesting. But we'll take my extra health. I cannot get anything from there just yet. So in this case, we shall go for the coin.
Maybe this way. Poison again. There.
That is all done. That is great. See what we can sell. That's all just too good to sell. That is annoying. Yeah, but I'd be kind of interested to see kind of like if there are any other games like or games that you kind of want to see on the channel, or games you think they're worthwhile for me to play, even if it's just in sort of my own free time. I'm quite interested in recommendations. Although it probably might take sort of like other stuff on the channel will take a back seat for it, which I don't mind doing because they only have so much free time. I am not a work machine. Ooh.
There it is already.
The coin was the best way to go. So normally I wouldn't have gone for the coin.
Yum. Oh, Cerberus.
Okay, so what can I get? I have 500 gold. I suppose like getting a buff, and then a boost to one particular, or a random blessing. So we got the boost first, so I'd rather get something that I can use, and Doom dealing more seems a good idea.
Palmed up.
And in this case, God Gauge will fill faster than you deal, or take some damage. That's actually pretty good. Or Dash will cause lightning bolts, which is 3 damage to nearby foes. So.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another satyr sack.
That he does, because he's a good boy.
Thanks, boy. I'll find you, Mother.
So let's do this again. Back to the finishes.
I'll just keep coming back.
You were never supposed to live. Took all of Nyx's strength to circumvent what should have been a certainty. Now you cannot stay dead. Such is the wry humor of the fates.
Nyx saved me, so according to the fates, I was never meant to be born, since neither you nor Mother are of the underworld, something like that? Or was it just another lie you told, to Mother and whoever else?
Ah, you think everything a lie. The realm beneath our feet was appointed to me on certain conditions, not that I had much of a choice. Among them, a one-time surface dweller such as I would never have an heir.
You really believe that? Then why attempt to have a child anyway?
You don't know anything. Why anyone would choose to have a child is a mystery to me. The fates said I would never have an heir. Perhaps this was all they meant.
Ouch.
This on yourself.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, my unfortunately, by the looks of it, my Doom isn't good enough to deal with those in a one-shot. So it's probably quicker for me to try and just dodge. I don't think this is kind of one of those ones that I can, yeah, get away with.
By the power of Skelly.
You'll perish yet.
You're going to love this.
That meddlesome goddess of love.
Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace?
Darkness. Oh, damn it.
That's a bit annoying.
Got me again, damn it.
Yeah, that's a bit disappointing. I thought we had a good chance there, but unfortunately, that is a no-go.
Redacted's got you again, huh? Here's the thing, I keep asking around about them, and no one seems to know what I'm talking about. Could you maybe describe them for me, please?
The Redacteds.
Why don't you ask Father when he's back? Father's still up there. I hope I haven't been inconveniencing you too much with all the visits to the temple lately, boy. Say, how do you get back? Charon giving you a lift?
Thus asks the prince his question of the guardian of the gates of hell, knowing full well the multi-headed monster keeps a wide berth of the river boatman. As to all...
Just kidding, boy.
What news this time, lad? Did you find your mother once again?
No, I failed, sir. No thanks to Father. What am I going to do?
Just take it easy now. You got there once. There isn't any question in my mind that you can do it once again. Your father's acting as though nothing's changed besides. So don't lose hope. You're capable of this.
I hope you're right.
Basically, just keep swimming.
Morpheus is okay.
Okay, now we do actually have some other bonuses we can do. First of all, let's double check what we can trade.
Anything good?
Get a good nectar on there, which is worthwhile.
It's too good a deal to pass up.
That is.
Zagreus, I heard Lord Hades served you with a pact of punishment. You must be very proud.
What, you mean the gigantic infernal contract reserved only for extraordinary circumstances? Yeah, I suppose I'm pleased that Father's gone to all that trouble just for me.
Well, when you're finished being smug about it, know that all of us are bound by its terms. You can force a lot of things to change if you're not careful.
A lot of things such as how you refuse to reason with your positively charming sisters, Meg.
The extreme measures condition. You wouldn't dare. Do you have any idea what you're talking about?
Anything for you, Meg.
That's quite an interesting one there.
You saved my life. Gave me life when I was born. Father told me. I don't know what to say. Why didn't you tell me?
There are many things that I am not at liberty to speak of, child. Through my own binding choice. These circumstances are among them. Suffice it to say that your revival required the extent of my ability and considerable time.
I never should have been born. Is that what the Fates wanted? Did you defy your own daughters?
Silence. Tempt not my daughters thus.
Thank them for me.
So a deal has been struck by the sounds of it. Let's see what we can turn around and get a bonus for. Deep pockets, Dust Defiance, Dark Regeneration. We'll max out deep pockets, why not?
The power of night.
Might as well. Oh, we get to do the spear next. That's going to be quite interesting.
How's it going?
Now we'll double check here. For the preparation wise, yeah, we've already done one win with the spear. I mean, the fact that we can start adding some stuff for the Pact of Punishment. So you can see here there's many things that we can do. So that which will go through, and that's the one they were kind of talking about. Each underworld bosses gain one new technique.
What, you need more practice, pal?
Oh, we can talk to you.
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
Anyway, again, if you do enjoy the video, do leave a like.
Have probably all rearranged themselves by now.
Subscribe to see more, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.